Today in history, November 13th. On November 13th, 1775, Continental Army Brigadier General Richard Montgomery takes Montreal, Canada, without opposition. Montgomery's victory owed its success in part to Ethan Allen's disorganized defeat at the hand of British General and Canadian Royal Governor Guy Carleton. At Montreal on September 24, 1775, Allen's misguided and undermanned attack on Montreal led to his capture by the British and imprisonment in Pendennis Castle in Cornwall, England. On November 13, 1861, President Abraham Lincoln pays a late-night visit to General George McClellan, who Lincoln had recently named General-in-Chief of the Union Army. The general retired to his chambers before speaking with the president. This was the most famous example of McClellan's cavalier disregard for the president's authority. Lincoln had tapped McClellan to head the Army of the Potomac, the main Union Army in the East, in July 1861, after the disastrous Union defeat at the First Battle of Bull Run, Virginia. On November 13, 1953, during the height of the Red Scare in the United States, Mrs. Thomas J. White of the Indiana Textbook Commission made her claim at that time, arguing that Robin Hood's "rob from the rich, give to the poor" theme was communist-inspired. It became one of many cultural flashpoints in the early 1950s, when suspicion of subversive ideas led to attempts to censor books, films, and even music. On the tragic evening of November 13, 1974, a young man shoots and kills his entire family with a .35 caliber Marlin rifle as his parents, two brothers and two sisters apparently sleep. The gruesome murder of the DeFeo family shakes up the sleepy Long Island town of Amityville and leads to decades of horror storytelling. Ronald Butch DeFeo Jr. told people that night at an Amityville bar that his parents had been shot inside his home, an upscale dwelling with a statue of the Virgin Mary and a sign declaring "High Hopes" in front. Several bar patrons accompanied him back to the now famous house at 112 Ocean Avenue, where someone had called the Suffolk County Police to report the murders. Ronald DeFeo, 23 at the time, initially blamed the familicide on the mob, but he confessed by the next day. "Once I started, I just couldn't stop," Ronald DeFeo said about slaying his family. So he claimed that the voices from the house made him do it. He killed his entire family: parents Ronald DeFeo Sr., a car salesman, and Louise; daughters Dawn, 18, and Allison, 13, and sons Mark, 12, and John Matthew, 7. All 6 family members were found in their beds face down, hands raised above their heads. Oddly, no one in the neighborhood reported hearing gunshots. There were no signs of struggle in the house. Ronald DeFeo went on trial for the murders on October 14, 1975. His attorney argued for an insanity defense, but DeFeo was convicted of all the murders and sentenced to 6 consecutive sentences of 25 years to life in prison. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like our video.